problem with Harry and Meghan, as we've said many times before, is they clearly do like their privacy. Well, we know that, don't we? All thanks to the South Park cartoon, the worldwide privacy tour. And allegedly, according to very good sources, that was part of the reason why Harry and Meghan first left for Canada and then went over to the United States. According to that source, Harry really never truly wanted to leave his home, the United Kingdom. It was never about privacy. Or was it? As ever, let me explain. Part of the problem with Harry and Meghan, as we've pointed out before, is that they like all the trappings of royal life. They certainly like to be recognised, and as we saw when Harry returned for that very brief stint for his father's coronation, he liked the trappings, he liked the security, and that was the whole point of him fighting, to make sure that he has security as and when he returns back here to the United Kingdom. But of course, he lost that particular battle. And as we also know, he's currently going into another battle inside the Royal Courts of Justice about another hacking claim. But what about his daughter, Princess Lilibet? Well, as we know, everybody was thinking, as per last year, that Harry and Meghan would seemingly be releasing an official picture, like they did last year when they were celebrating at Frogmore Cottage. That was the scene apparently where Her Majesty the Queen popped down and enjoyed meeting Princess Lily, or Lily as she then was, and spent some time with her back and forth. Apparently there's recorded evidence of this, but we've yet to see it. But now the bigger story looming is simply this. Apparently people are offended, i.e. people inside the Montecito court, that senior members of the British monarchy didn't congratulate Princess Lily on her birthday, like they did, of course, for George, Charlotte and Louis. Now, this is normally a new thing that's been undertaken over the last few years via social media, wishing them well, all the very best, that sort of thing. But what was the real reason why senior royals spurned that particular offer? Well, according to a very good source, this was out of respect, nothing to do with spurning at all. They had word previously that they wanted, not necessarily to be part of the royal court. This is the royal court. It's congratulating each other, celebrating certain birthdays, anniversaries, that sort of stuff. According to that senior source, who I know incredibly well, Harry and Meghan don't want any part of it. If they're going to do any celebratory congratulations, they would have informed the rest of the world via their own contact, i.e. their Archewell webpage. And that's the reason why senior royals simply did not reach out, even though the offer was there. So you see, when you think about the stirring and the sort of misdemeanors that people are trying to play out, the bottom line is, whichever way you look at it, senior members of the British monarchy are simply adhering to what Harry and Meghan have requested, and that is to be fully removed from the British monarchy to live their own independent lives. Now, Harry and Meghan, of course, decided that they didn't wish to share this happy news with the world. The last time we saw Princess Lily and Prince Archie to the world was for monetary reasons via that very expensive docuseries for Netflix. And seemingly, the next time we will see them could be under similar circumstances. So for all those attacking the British monarchy, saying they're unkind, they're not, inclusive, all of that sort of stuff, they were simply following requests from the former royals known as Harry and Meghan. If, of course, that's lifted, then I'm sure they will be the first in line to wish Lily and Archie, and indeed Meghan or Harry, the very best wishes on these very special days. But for now, it has to remain private. If you want to know more, simply ask Harry and Meghan. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.